Hello, my name is Brody Werner. This is my esports and digital gaming class for esports and digital gaming. This is my streaming setup and video. The game I'm going to be playing today is Escape from Tarkov. Probably one of my favorite games ever. It's very detail heavy. It is very unique and is also different from everything that's out right now, and is something that hasn't been out for a very long time. So basically, let's get right into it. So this is the main menu of Escape from Tarkov. I'll be basically going over what to do and how to do it and what things are for. This is how you play the game. You get into a raid, or like raids are like basically games like that last 45 minutes or longer. This is your character. You have a character. And the whole lore of this game is it's like takes place in Russia, where there's like an economic collapse. People scavenge for loot, scavenge for food, um, and the U.S. tried to get involved and just stirred up even more conflict. And there's different factions and all these different details that pay attention in the lore and everything. This game, unlike Fortnite and Call of Duty, unlike multiple games that are out right now, if you get shot in the head, you die instantly and lose all your stuff in one shot. So that's why there's different helmets you could wear, different armor pieces. It's very realistic. There's different types of medications in case you have a heavy bleed. You need to do surgery, do all these things. There's stuff for all that. Super detailed. Just for the gun customization, it's very detailed for that as well. You could add rails to your gun, add different types of flashlights, all these types. Different vertical grips for your guns that each add different. There's like a different category and like stats they have. They either do ergonomics, recoil, all this stuff. There's tons of different weapons, different sights and everything. Then if you go after character, so this is basically my stash. This is my inventory that I can't lose. Anything I put on my character once I go into raid, I could lose it. I die, I lose it all. Other people take it, and it's theirs now, if they extract. Then there's the trading category. This is the traders. They each have different rep with them. You have to do quests that they ask you to do. Like for instance, this one's eliminate PMC operators using an M1A rifle suppressor. And then if you do that, you get rep, and you'll be able to unlock more items and buy more things with them. There's tons of different bullet calibers, different types of bullets for the same caliber that have different penetration, different damage, different fraction in their body chance that cause more damage and all this stuff. For instance, Prapper, he sells like magazines for your guns, suppressors, attachments, all these different things. He sells some guns. Therapist sells like meds for you, surgery kits, medical kits like bandages, painkillers, all this stuff. Ragman sells like armor and stuff, which I'll go into more detail in raid. Yeah, and they just sell different things. The hideout, I don't really use it much. You could build stuff there. It's like your little house, and you could like just do normal things there, and then exit. So we're gonna go into a raid. I have stuff on my guy. The map we'll go on is we'll go on customs. Why not? Customs gives a little description. Next, we're going to enable offline mode, so there'll be no actual players. We'll do AI difficulty. Enable bosses. Okay, good. So one last thing to mention before we get into raid is that the scavs are complete AI. So you'll see a bunch of them, and there are scav bosses per different maps. They vary. Scav bosses are like basically armored up scavs that have like guards with them, and they have better loot, and they guard certain points of the map. They don't always spawn 100%, but I think in offline they should spawn 100%, so we should be able to see one at least. On customs, there's the scav boss Rashala, and he could either be inside the dorms building or gas station or in like the new like construction area. So we'll look around for that. So we're to start deploying soon. So So now that we're in. Alright. So in this game, your hearing is basically one of your key components to being alive. Headphones, if you see, they're on my character. This is my character, headwear. I don't have a helmet on right now. My gun, armor, backpack, and everything. Backpacks allow you to carry more stuff. The bigger the bag, the more obvious you are. This one guy, he has a big tourist backpack on, a pilgrim, a camping backpack. It can carry a lot, but you'd be more obvious to players. Yeah, so basically, these headphones I have on make things quieter, but make footsteps louder. So like if I were to take it off of my guy and just put it in my backpack, you'd hear my game becomes louder, with like nature and birds chirping in the breeze. So I'll put those on for now. Going back to what I said about like getting shot in the head, that it matters like where you get shot. A good way to prevent it is by wearing a helmet, and this helmet is like class 4. This class is class 5. So a good way to not get shot in the face is a face shield, but the downside to having that is there's like all smudge marks, and it's like a visible face shield, and also you can't wear headphones with it on. So if you're willing to sacrifice your ability to survive with like your ability to hear with survivability, that's a good idea. And also, for instance, the Alton, which is in PUBG and some Call of Duties, it's level 5, which means it's pretty good, but it's heavy and restricts your visibility a lot and hearing. So just for the instance of this video, I'm just going to wear headphones so I can hear better and see more. As you may have just heard, there's a scav. I'm going to drop these helmets because they're kind of heavy. I don't need them right now. So we're going to quickly run over to one of the places where Shala could spawn, see if he's there, and then probably extract. If you find anything in raid, you could loot a bunch of buildings. There's buildings to loot. You could find different construction items, different like different guns, armor. You can find all different things. If you want to keep them and add them to your stash back in like the inventory you saw before, you have to get the item and then survive and go to extraction. Now there are certain extractions around the maps in certain locations. Some of them have requirements that you need to make in order to extract them, and some of them are just always there. So now one of the like main components of this game that makes it hard is there's no HUD. Like unlike Call of Duty, there's no how much ammo is in your gun, how much is in the magazine, how much you have in total. Whatever you bring into raid, you have to check your mag. You do Alt T, and in the bottom right it says full. So now, yeah, I mean that's about it. So I'll just continue. There should be some scavs up here. Yeah, you can probably hear him. So I'm gonna kill him. He's just an AI. Also, another thing about this game, there's no map, and also bullets come out of the barrel, the gun. Unlike Rainbow Six Siege, the bullets come out of the sight. So if I were to like peek around this corner and get like the pixel of the sight peeked out the corner and shoot, it would still hit the wall. That's a cool little feature. So here's a dead scav. It's pretty normal. You can loot him, you can take his guns. So for this instance, I'm going to say I want his gun and his glasses for some reason. I'll take it and I'll start heading to extraction. Now, because I play this game very, very much, a lot, there's a scav spawn up there. Maybe because this isn't online, they're not there. But that's where one spawns. They spawn all over the place. So Rashala, the boss, could spawn in this building. If he's not here, I'll just go extract and leave. If he is, I'll try and take him on real quick. This game is in like alpha or beta or whatever testing, So it does have some minor stutters here and there, and also there's some bugs wrong with it, but overall pretty cool. Yeah, so we'd see him already, he'd be here, so he's not here. Okay. So if you're new to this game and you want to try it out, you'd have to Google Escape from Tarkov Customs map and try and figure out where you are and like how to get to extraction and everything. So I heard a scav over here, so he should be here. This is one of my extractions I have. If I press O, it should say old gas station question mark question mark question mark. So that means that it could be on and it could be off. If it were to be on, you'd see green smoke coming up, but it's not on, so I can't extract here. So now I gotta keep on going. Okay, so I look at my extracts. ZB1012 is another question mark question mark question mark, and that is actually right here. And if that light is on, that means you can extract there. So it's on, so I can extract there. Alright, so I'll just go. And the light's on, and I'm extracting. So now any of the things I got in raid, I could either sell on the market, or I could save it for future runs. If I were to die, I could use their stuff I got. So it's like a looter survival game. Alright, so because that was an offline, it didn't save any of the stuff I did, because all the stuff you get is from online games, so I'd be able to transfer it over, save it for later, and do whatever I want with it. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for watching my stream. Hopefully you found it exciting and not too boring. If you wanted to pick up Escape from Tarkov, you can get it from battlestategames.com. It is not on Steam. And yeah, so that's it.